Live.
Good evening and welcome to the first live edition of the Missoula Music Magazine. My name is Jody Welter and my guest host tonight is Brian Barnett, a good friend of mine. And the way this is going to work is this is a telephone and we would like you to give us a call and give us your opinion of what we're talking about on the air and your opinion of the music scene in Missoula right now. For those of you that don't know me, I am the guy that did the North by Northwest Music Fest. In fact, one of our guests here is wearing one of the t-shirts from the Music Fest. It was held out in Lolo last summer, June 27th and 28th. And this guest was one of the bands that played on Sunday morning, Parallel Junction. Please welcome my good friend, Max. And who are the other members? Good to see you too. Right? Who are the other members of Parallel Junction?
My name is Erica Hagen.
And I'm Jen Schwaller.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for coming down and being part of the show.
My name is Brent Magstead.
Oh, I meant to say, please welcome my good friend, Brent Magstead. Anyway, since doing the show, y'all have played quite a few places around town. How long have you been playing music together as a band?
Actually, we started playing last May.
Really? Just before the Music Fest?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
That was like our second gig.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
We didn't tell you that.
Now you tell me. No, honestly, we had some great reviews from that, from your performance specifically on Sunday
Everybody
morning.
was good.
It was. It was quite an event, that's for sure. Let's see. You brought your instruments with you, is that correct?
We did.
Would you be willing to make use of them, please?
Well, should we?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, we'll play it.
All right.
No problem.
All right, Parallel Junction. We'll get them set up, and I guess we're going to have to move out of the way here, so please, go ahead. While they're getting ready...
Shouldn't you announce the number?
Oh, thank you. One of our studio guests mentioned that we should probably mention the telephone number for you to call tonight, and that number is 542-MCAT. 542-MCAT. So please call and give us your suggestions, your rave reviews, or your criticisms. Not just for this show, but for the shows that we've done in the past. We've done quite a few things here, so please let us know how you feel about what's going on with this show. I should say that we do have several other musical guests in our studio tonight, members of Pez, Peter Tripp, and it should be a lot of fun. So, if Parallel Junction is ready, please, whenever you're ready.
This is a tune by Edie Brickell. It's called Circle.
I'm a part of your circle.
a tune by the Indigo Girls. It's called Closer to Fine.
Bet you couldn't get
Hey, don't forget to man the phones out there, Missoula. For some phone calls here.
How about a number? 542 MCAT.
no pranks.
that phone ringing?
So, Brian had a couple
Well, I
questions.
just wanted to ask, you guys have kind of an unusual arrangement using a cello along with all the rest of the instruments. How'd that come about? Is that just some quirk, or was it pre-planned really?
Well, actually, we just kind of thought we'd make use of everything that we could, since there's only 3 of us, so.
How many useful things, how many instruments do you guys play all together? You have quite a few.
Well, actually, this is about it. Erica
can-
has some
well-
other percussion stuff that she plays.
And bass also.
Yeah.
between
And more
Brian
harmonica,
I, so.
right?
Some electric guitar.
A little bit of everything.
That's great. I like the cello. Have you performed with the cello in public before?
No, only in private.
It sounds really good. It
We
does
did it
sound
twice,
good.
we've
Yeah.
used it.
Did you? Oh, okay. I'd forgotten that.
Yes, we actually,
We've got a phone call.
We've got
Oh, we have a
That's
phone
all
call.
right.
Hey,
We've got a
hey,
phone call.
with everything, we've got a phone call.
2 phone calls?
Hold it, Brian. The way that you have to work this is
Okay.
just push this button.
All right.
Yes, caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, I just wanted to say those guys sound really great. I was wondering if they did anything by the Bodines, perhaps.
Yes, we do.
Yes,
They
we
do.
do.
Hey,
You maybe you could play for us. We'd love to hear.
can you do another
Pick
one?
up the pieces.
Hi, Erica. This is Greg.
Hey, thanks a lot for calling.
Thank
You guys sound good.
Great, thank you very
you.
much for calling. Can you do that one?
We could try it, I didn't bring my bongo, but
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
lacking
up to
the
you.
bongo.
Hey, you know, we might have to
Whatever
improvise
you-
if we do this one.
Okay,
it's,
whatever.
it
It's-
relies pretty heavy on the bongo.
Does
It
it?
doesn't sound as well without it.
How about a guitar case? You improvise
Yeah,
that?
sure.
I could do it.
We'll give it a
All right.
shot if you
Sounds
want.
Well, before we get into the song, do you have some more gigs coming up sometime soon where people might be able to see you in person again?
Yes, we do. We're gonna be playing at Trends on
February
February 4th, a week
Okay.
from this Thursday,
Okay,
from 10 to 11.
all right.
No, actually 11 to 1, and from 10 to 11 there'll be an opening act.
When are you going to be on the Tonight Show?
Soon, hopefully, really soon.
Trent,
Carson
where's Jay
comes
Leno?
back.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't possibly match his
Okay, thanks for calling. Okay, so Trends on February 4th.
Trends on February 4th, and actually March 4th as well.
All right.
Exactly a month later.
Fantastic. Well, thanks a lot for coming down, and
Yeah, you're welcome.
if you can put this one together, we'd really appreciate it.
I think we could. I really do. I
Alright,
think we're
Carlo,
gonna do
nice
it.
job.
Talk about professional, ladies
I
and
can
gentlemen.
try this. You play the big E. I don't know what to call it. It's on.
The big E.
You want the guitar case?
I could try as
Play your
well.
chair.
It's
The
not
guitar
loud
case
enough.
would be
No,
better.
give me the guitar case. I
Want the
guess.
guitar case?
Yeah, we'll
This
try
is
it.
this is gonna be good. Bang on the cello.
Yeah, really.
There you go.
Well, maybe not.
This will provide a visual aspect as well.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, there you go.
We left out one instrument, we do play the guitar case.
Yeah, and the guitar case.
You know, there's a tuner in here, and that's what gives it the tone.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Got information
Yeah, we'll maybe even get a request on for it.
Pull anything out of the bag, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, I'd like to say one thing before we go any further. Please bear with us. This is our first live show, and if you've called and you didn't get on right away, please call back, and we'll get you on immediately. So, in fact, even as I speak, the phone rings.
Wait.
Oh.
No, it doesn't. Oh, I hope I didn't screw it up. Sorry, please call back. I screwed it up. I'm sorry. Anyway, we'll get this phone thing figured out one way or the other.
Okay,
Parallel Junction, thank you very much for
Thank
coming
you
and
for
being
having
part of
us.
the show. We really appreciate it. It sounded great. We do have a phone call again.
Hello?
One more time. I'm sorry. We got it now. I'll show you. Okay.
Okay.
After they
You got
cue
the
us,
button.
then we
You got
push
the
this
button.
button,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
we push that one.
There you go.
Whatever you
Candy-like button. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, just like to
All right.
say hello to the members of the band.
All right.
Hi.
Thanks a
Mark
lot.
calling. I'd like to request a song.
Oh.
Could you guys please play something original? One of your originals?
What do you think?
It's for time.
Do we have time, Carrie? Yeah.
One more?
Sure. We have time for one more. Do you know any song by name that you want to hear?
What's original?
I can't think of one right offhand.
Okay.
Dan, you pick one.
Okay. It's up to you. Okay. They're going to do it. They're deciding what to play. Thanks a lot for calling. What do you think of the rest of the show? The other ones have you
Great
seen?
idea.
All right.
I think
Good.
somebody really needs to showcase the local talent, and you're doing a great job.
Right on. Thanks.
Good job, Mark.
Thanks, you, buddy. Thanks for calling.
said.
All right. We'll get out of the way again. And once again, Parallel Junction.
I think it was June.
I suppose we'll see you February 4th down at
Yes,
Trans.
yes, you will.
All right, great. All right, while Parallel Junction is getting their stuff put away, we're going to go to a commercial. Sorry, that's the other channel. What we'd like to do is introduce our next guest. This is one half of the Peter Tripp Band, Elizabeth Hunt. Please come out here and have a seat down here somewhere, if you would.
Oh, give me that. Thanks.
Thanks for coming, Elizabeth.
Thanks, Joey.
Appreciate it.
Hey.
And Brian,
There we go.
Elizabeth,
Brian.
Elizabeth, Brian.
Hi.
All right. I know that you have to get going, so we'll try and.
You have to be
make
to work
this-
at 10. I'd like to say Marcia or Jackie at the 4B's Crossroads. I'm not going to be there at 10. It ain't happening.
We're having a
So-
party, a post-production party at 10 o'clock, so.
Yeah, you can all come to the Crossroads and I'll give you mashed potatoes and brown gravy.
All right.
You bet. Yeah.
All right. You've also sang with other bands besides Peter Tripp, right?
Yeah, I sang with a band a couple years ago called Garage Sale, and we played at Slabs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on Halloween, and that was really fun. It was just a taste of what it was actually like, and I was really just too nervous to really even concentrate on what I was sounding like at all.
Really?
And then I got in the Gypsy Fishermen with John and Dick and Vic and Chris and different other bass players, and
Right.
we played for like 9 months around town at the Top Hat, and we've played everywhere, and I've got a taste of every place that there is to play. I've pretty much played there,
I believe it.
and it's just great. It's a really hip town for being Montana.
All right, great.
Yeah.
How did Peter Tripp come together? You were still with, or are you still with?
Yeah, I'm
Gypsy
still with
Fisher?
Peter
How does that
Tripp.
work?
We're without a percussionist right now. We want a percussionist, and we can't find one. And our bass player just moved to Seattle a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
So now it's just me and the guitar player,
Oh,
which is
wow.
cool.
Yeah.
And we'll be playing February 3rd and Wednesday at
Right.
Trends. You knew that, right?
Right, yeah. I think I knew that.
How it got together, gosh. We grew up together. We've been friends since we were in 2nd grade.
Are you from Missoula originally?
No, we're from Great Falls. All three of us are.
Oh, okay.
And we moved here to go to college, and we wanted a vehicle for all the songs that were in our head.
Uh-huh.
And we figured that if we got together and exercised that it would be okay because we wouldn't sound so stupid if we were just all in front of each other, you know.
Right,
Because
right.
you're afraid you sound stupid, right? I mean, it's just natural, you know. But it's very comfortable with those guys, you know, because they're my best friends.
All right, great.
Yeah,
Let's-
violent folk music, that's what it is.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it is.
How about Gypsy Fishermen? How did that group evolve?
That group, well, there was a band called The Committee down at the Top Hat, I think it was in February, and that was Jay Straw on guitar, John Schultz on bass, and Dick Ostheimer on drums. And I kept telling Dick, well, I can sing a little bit, And he finally put me up against the wall and said, learn these 2 songs and come down and sing them. And I did, and apparently I was liked because they asked me to front a different band.
Okay.
And I learned about 60 songs in the course of about a month and a half. And I still don't know the words to them. I have to have my words in front of me. But I learned a lot of songs, and we've played weddings and all kinds of places. It's been really fun.
All right, great. Are they, are Gypsy Fishermen going to be playing around
We
sometime?
broke up because I'm going to move to Seattle to go to photography school.
When are you leaving?
I'm leaving first week in March.
No kidding. And
Yeah.
then that's farewell, Missoula.
Yeah, well, I'll come back to visit when I'm 50 or 60.
Oh.
You guys, be honest with yourselves. You know, it's a cool scene, and if we're talking about the local music scene,
Right.
I think that it's a shame that there's so much talent here, but there's so few places for people to exercise it.
I agree.
You know, I mean, there's just not enough people. I mean, there's somebody needs to buy up the bars and turn them into something where everybody who's even 21 and under can come, because so many people who are 21 and under are ostracized from all of these shows that are great.
Right.
You know, and maybe the people, and that's who wants to hear the music anyway.
I agree.
You know, so there's problems.
Wow.
So be honest with yourselves. That's what
That's right.
I'm gonna split.
So, the talent is, what you're saying basically is the talent is
I've
out
seen
there, but.
just such amazing things here.
All right.
You know, and it's such a shame because nobody gets to know about them. There's no places for these people to play, except for on the street, and you could get arrested for that.
Right.
So, we could.
All right.
But I just wanted to say that there's a lot of talent here, and it's such a shame.
Right, I agree.
But you're running
100%.
trends, and you're I think Jody's the vehicle for the new generation.
Well, I don't
Missoula.
run trends, but it
No,
is
I know, but-
a venue for me to use for music.
Oh, somebody's gonna
Hey,
call me an
uh-oh,
idiot now.
someone's going-
Do I push that?
No, hold on just a second. They'll let us know. Oh, it's Bill's girlfriend. Forget it. So,
Who's Bill?
No? Is there a caller? No. Yes? Should I go? Okay.
Okay.
They hung up. Okay.
That's cool.
Well.
That's cool. I'm not hurt, man. It's all right.
Anyway, in case you're wondering what we are doing here, if you just tuned in or whatever, this is the Missoula Music Magazine.
Line one now.
And now we do have line one. Hello, caller, you're on the air.
Yes.
Hey, what's your name?
This is Old Sleeper. Sleeper has the show on KLCY Sunday morning.
All right, hey.
Oh, sweet.
How are you doing tonight?
Fine, doing real good. You kind of talking about local bands, and that's mainly what I look forward to have on my program,
No kidding.
a local band. And yes, I do agree that we need something so people can go out and exercise. And there is a lot of bands out there. Wednesday night I went to an international get-together up there at the, what school is that? It's up at Rattlesnake.
Oh, uh-huh.
They had the Hungry Five up there.
Really?
Hungarian, and the kids all together doing the Hungarian thing, and it was wonderful. And I think they need more exposure, more something. We need a culture area that everybody can get out and do their thing.
Right, I agree 100%.
So, yeah.
Do you have any suggestions about how we might bring that about?
Well, I think it's something where we might approach our city fathers and say, hey, we got something down here next to the Wilma Theater. Let's exercise it. Let these local bands get out there and
Absolutely.
show that they can really do it. And I'm all totally in agreement with that. And if they have something that's not too much of a head music, I would love to have it recorded for my Sunday show.
No kidding. That's a fantastic idea. What is it? What's the place called next to the Wilma? What is that?
It's the Karis Park.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, sure.
You bet. If they can have the horses down there, we might as well have the cultures down there too. If they can have it all over the United States. What's wrong with Missoula, Montana? We should have something here too.
Hey, great idea.
Absolutely.
All right.
I
Well,
vote 100%.
all right.
Thank you.
Well, thanks a lot for calling. I will do whatever I can to see if we can
We
bring
all
something
will.
like that about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, peace, love, and hot dogs.
All right. Thanks a lot for calling. Yeah, thanks. All right. Well, there's a good idea. Getting
Yeah.
together a music scene at Karis Park.
There's so much culture here.
Right.
There really is, and there's so many talented people. You could set up a little booth just in Pike Place, just like in Pike Place Market in Seattle,
Mhm.
where you can open up your guitar place, your guitar case, and just sing your heart out under a tree.
Sure.
You know,
Right. That'd
that would
be
be
a good
great.
idea.
But
Sure.
see, it's so hard to get a gig down at Karis Park, and I don't mean to put down.
The
any-
Missoula Downtown Association or anything. but-
Right, I don't. I was gonna say that, but I wasn't sure if I could.
Right.
But it is hard
You're right.
to get a gig because
I-
so many people come.
Right. In fact, I think next summer is already booked in advance.
Is
as
it
far as
really?
I know, yeah.
Well, we tried to
the
get a
best
gig
of my
there, and we
knowledge.
were just at the bottom of the list. It was,
Right.
it was a shame.
Right. It's too bad we couldn't do that on weekends or something like that. You know,
Mhm.
maybe evenings, like a Thursday evening or a. They have the out to lunch thing on Wednesdays during the
do?
summer. Maybe on a weekend evening or even a weekend day, provide a venue for some of the bands because, like you said, there is so much talent that is here in Missoula
Yeah,
right now,
I agree.
and it'd be nice to make use of that and give them an outlet.
Yeah, well, Trends is doing so many original things right now. It's so nice.
Right.
Every Thursday and Wednesday.
Yeah, whenever possible. whenever we
Oregon
possibly
Box,
can.
Cheese Factory, they're all excellent. Parallel Junction, Ancient Pez, they're excellent.
Right. In fact, speaking of new music at Trends, we do have several really good shows coming up. Let's see. In February, we've got a reggae show, Ipso Facto, with another opening act. And then we've got the Posies from Seattle coming with Sister Psychic, and Mouth from Los Angeles is playing the end of February.
Really?
Right. So we've got we try and, provide a venue for new music down there. And so whenever we can, we do it.
I think Missoula has the potential to become a very hip not crime-ridden sort of. You know, you have big cities, you have the music scene, but you also have getting shot walking down the street.
Right, right.
You don't get shot walking down the street here, but
Right.
if I can see Missoula turning into to another sort of Seattle coffee drinking
Right,
sort of.
sure. Or think of
No, that kind of
Athens,
place.
Georgia, back in the early '80s.
Mhm,
You know, the
mhm,
B-52s, REM. We
Yeah.
have that potential here, I believe.
Yeah, if you
personally.
stick it out, man, we're gonna be the heroes. We're gonna be the
Yeah.
veterans. In another 5 years, we're gonna be the veterans.
Yeah,
we're
we'll
gonna
say,
be
"Ah."
the troopers, the fighters, the one that started it out. You know.
Right, exactly. But you're going to Seattle.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving only because there's a photography school out there that isn't here.
Well, you can come back before you're 50, though, right?
Oh well, yeah. I
What
will,
about your
I will.
guitar player?
My
Is
guitar
he going
player
with
is
you,
going
or-
with me, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
the bass player's already there.
oh, well, so you get back
So-
together in Seattle
Yeah, we're not gonna quit
and
doing
add to
it.
their scene. No. All
All
right.
right.
Well, Elizabeth, thank you very much.
Thank
Elizabeth
you.
Hunt from Peter Chip. Thanks again
Well,
for
go
coming
to
down.
work.
Some good ideas. Thank you very much.
Stay tuned for the other 3 panelists. I gotta get in here.
Right.
No, I don't.
That's okay.
All right.
Bo, what does this mean?
15 minutes.
Oh, I thought it was 6, and I was like, oh, no. Well, without further ado, let's introduce our next guest, 3 of the 4 members of the original band that debuted, or that was part of the debut show of the Missoula Music Magazine, Ancient Pez. So please, if you could come over to the stage and join us. Now we've got a new audience over here. Rotating audience here. If you could please introduce yourselves to everybody.
I'm Nikki Vance.
I'm Kevin Vance. I'm Ben.
And
That'll
he's
do.
not Ben Vance, okay? And
the
the
Vance
missing
family
person
band.
is who? Who's
Carl Pozowich is our guitar player, and he can't be with us tonight. He's on a date with his Betty,
Can't.
I think.
either that or
Who
we're in
knows?
trouble now.
Who really knows?
So, since you were first on the show, which was about, what, 2 months ago, roughly? A
Yep.
little more than 2 months ago? What has Ancient Pez been doing since then? Oh, wait,
God.
hold on. It sounds like we might have another phone call. In case you want to make a phone call
This
and let
scares
us know
me.
your opinions and your criticisms, the telephone number is 542-MCAT, 542-6228. And I think they're probably showing that on the screen every 3 seconds, so I probably don't have to say that, but, what?
This too.
Where's that disembodied voice guy?
Just keep going. Oh, okay, it's somebody else. Okay, anyway, so what has Ancient Pez been up to the last couple months? If I remember correctly, you had just finished a cassette demo, and you were getting ready to do some tours or gigs
Yeah,
someplace?
well, we've got a demo tape out, and we've been sending it to various labels. I mean, some of them are obscure, but some of them are kind of big, but haven't heard much back yet. It's only been about 2 weeks, though.
We haven't heard
so-
anything.
Not
It's-
much, not much.
It's a waiting process
Yeah.
then.
We've played down at Trends probably about 4 times since we were here last and had a really good time, thanks to Jody. And,
Yeah!
woo-hoo! Other than that, we've just been practicing, getting some new songs going. We play all our own music and
All originals?
all
right.
originals and just trying to get a bigger, longer set going.
Okay. Have you played out of town at all?
Played
We-
at Bozeman once.
We
Played
played
in
in
Bozeman.
Bozeman on a real lame
Hey, there are
weekend.
2
but
calls,
hey,
man.
what the heck.
All right. Looks like we might have a couple phone calls here. Great. No?
Played the filling station
Yeah.
in Bozeman.
Don't talk about
Yeah,
it.
it was
Oh,
fun.
the cat's pie.
No,
No,
not
the
Cat's
filling-
Paw,
yeah.
filling
Filling
station,
station.
out
Right.
kind of going toward
Hey,
Bridger.
line 1.
Okay, line 1.
All right.
Here we go. Line 1, you're on the air. Thanks for calling.
Hi, Nikki. I've seen you guys play a few times, and I was wondering if you've ever done any Shakespearean work. That haircut and that smile just remind me of Shakespearean acting, like I've seen in Oregon.
Yes.
Have you ever done anything like that?
Is this Brandon?
Excuse me?
Is this Brandon?
No, it's not. This is
Just
a
an
gentleman
anonymous
I
friend?
met. You met me last spring.
Oh, well, hi. Yeah, actually, I have done quite a bit. I had this haircut that, kind of a no bangs bob to my chin, and actually one of my friends dubbed me as Billy Shakes because he thought I looked like William Shakespeare. So I decided I'd go into.
Could you do a soliloquy?
No, actually, I couldn't. It was all in German. It was kind of a
Oh,
German
okay.
Shakespeare festival that I performed.
Right on. Okay, next call.
Any other questions? No. I'll leave it alone.
Don't hit
No, I
that
guess
button. My
Okay,
friends
hey,
told me
we've got
they were
another phone
gonna-
call here.
Right,
They
keep 'em
told me
coming.
they were gonna do this.
Line 2, you're on the air.
Yeah, I've heard that Ancient Pez is going to open for Suzanne Vega possibly next month. And I was wondering, do you think that parallels, say, Led Zeppelin opening for Iron Butterfly in the late 60s? And, you know, that pretty much spelled the end of Iron Butterfly's career. So, you know, I was wondering your feelings on that.
Are you asking if we're going to destroy Suzanne Vega?
I mean, you know, she's a respected artist. Yet, how do you feel?
Well, we'll try to steal some of her gear, but I don't know about destroying her. A mic stand here and there.
Well, Matt, we're gonna try and just know exactly who this is.
Who?
Is this Matt?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry.
Okay, we're not opening for Suzanne Vega.
We're not opening for Suzanne Vega. We wanted to really bad, but we never could get that slot in, you know. But
I'm serious.
I'm gonna try and work security for her, though.
She's going to have a Pez tape in her hot little
I'm gonna
hand.
try and get one of the
Missoula.
Pez tapes on Suzanne Vega's dressing room
We're gonna,
table.
we're gonna pin
Is
it.
there
Right
anything
next to
else
the
that you'd like to
lipstick.
ask Matt?
No, serious note, you guys are great. Good for the scene.
Great.
Cool.
Thanks,
Cool.
Matt.
Thanks a lot for calling, Matt.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
All right.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Line 1.
All right, now we've got all the phone calls. Great.
This
Line
scares
1, you're
me.
on the air.
This really scares me.
Ben, this is another Matt. I was wondering if you know what tomorrow's Greek assignment is.
What is it?
What is it, page 60 to C or something like that?
Yeah, that's what it is, man.
What are you doing watching MCAT?
Should you be studying,
doing your
Matt?
Greek.
Do your
I
study, man.
gotta get out of here, man. I gotta get to my...
You gotta cover for
All right, thanks for
See
calling.
you tomorrow.
See ya.
All right.
I never liked him.
Man.
Oh, golly.
So, what do you have planned for the future? Besides, right now you're sending demos to labels. Are you going to be playing again in the future sometime?
Not quite sure. I don't know. Are we? Well,
Ever?
we're not breaking up. That's for sure.
I thought we had a tentative gig at Trends.
All right. Great.
Yeah,
Of all
When is that?
places.
In
Third weekend of February,
All right.
I thought.
Third
Wasn't that?
weekend of
Yeah.
February? Great.
We're just working on some new tunes
Uh-huh.
at this point in time.
Do you have any plans to maybe go out to the coast or anything like that to get some exposure on the West Coast?
Yeah, we would love to do something like that. It's a problem with getting everyone together at the same time
Right,
and
working your
finding the
schedules
time
out.
because everybody works and
Right.
she goes to school, he goes to school.
If anybody'd
so-
like to give us donations for that.
The
542.
hedge fund is a little low
Checks
right
written
now.
to-
No, they can get a van they can borrow, whatever.
Line 1.
Hey, there's a call.
No, I can't answer it until they tell me.
Well, hopefully during spring break, Jody,
Spring break.
we're
All
gonna
right.
go to Seattle and Portland,
Great.
Eugene, and maybe hit Spokane on Sunday night. Come back.
All right.
We would
Sounds like
really
fun.
like to do that.
Good.
Good
Blanket
exposure.
the Northwest with Pez flyers.
Just blanket.
Right. Ben said that, or Kevin said that you're in school, Nikki.
Yeah, I graduate in the spring.
Kevin works, and Ben goes to school, and Carl works, right?
Carl's a very famous architect in town, actually.
Is he?
Yeah, he's making his way to the throes of architecturalism.
He designed the Higgins Street Bridge when he was 4 years old.
We've got another phone call here. This is line 1. Line 1, you're on the air.
This is Jody.
Yes, this is Jody.
Hey, Jody, it's Clay.
Hi, Clay. How are you doing, Clay?
Good, how are you doing?
Good.
Hey, Clay.
What question might I be able to answer for you?
Well, I just want to remind you that, ASUM program is bringing Suzanne Vega and ASUM program is bringing posies to Trends and stuff, so just wanted to plug my little business there.
Well,
you know?
of course.
Just make sure that
Everybody knows that
you
it
get
is.
recognized, you know?
That's right. Totally understood. Clay, this is Clay Bushong from ASUM Programming.
Hire us!
We'd
one-
love to play for the U, Clay.
One of the staunchest supporters of new music and live music in Missoula and at the university, that's for sure. And I know that I appreciate all the work that you do down at the university, Clay, for acts like the Posies, which are going to be playing at Trends, and Suzanne Vega. They're playing next Monday, is that correct, Suzanne Vega?
Monday after next, February 8th.
February 8th.
So,
Okay.
and so around the day before, so.
All right.
Just doing my own little commercial here.
Right on.
Nice
Any
job,
chance I
bud.
can get a ticket to that, buddy? No.
We'll talk about that later.
All right. Okay, anything else I can answer for
Tell
you?
Nikki I'll book her sometime, but she has to stop by and introduce herself.
You bet, Clay. I
All
know
right.
Jeff Kicklighter, and I'll come by the office and talk to you too, okay?
Okay, cool.
Cool. Thanks for calling, Clay.
Sure, bye.
All right, bye.
Is he taking out for pizza?
Okay, line 2. Line 2, you're on the air.
Hi there, I just wanted to say you guys really rock, and I was wondering how many original tunes do you have?
There-
Ancient,
Sorry.
you're asking Ancient Pez, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on, I think we were, the last time we played, we had like 13 tunes. One we were like jamming on stage.
Every song you play is an original, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
correct, yes.
Right.
And I
Even
think
the
we're
covers.
I think we're up to 16 at this point in time.
About 16
We
originals.
just came up with another one the other
All right.
weekend.
All right, keep going, guys.
Yeah, thanks a
Thanks
lot.
Oh,
a
what's your name?
I'm Mark.
Mark!
All right, I'm not Mark. Hey,
Mark,
thanks.
how's it going, man?
All right, how you doing?
Good,
All
good.
right.
Thanks for
All right,
calling.
thanks for
No
calling, Mark.
problem.
Talk to, all right, bye.
I feel like the biggest schmuck talking to a phone.
Hey,
all right.
buddy!
Line 1, man.
We've got another phone call, line 1. Line 1, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. I think you guys are great, and I have a quick question for you.
Okay, first of all, what's your name?
Babs.
All right, Babs. Okay,
Actually,
what's your question?
I have to certain parties. Anyway, I was wondering if I could hear the story of the genesis of the group. How did you guys get together?
Good question.
Bad question to ask Kevin. You screwed it up last time we were on MK.
Hi, Babs.
Oh,
Hi, Babs.
yeah.
Wherever you
Okay,
are.
wants wants to field this one?
Ben, why don't you
Ben,
answer?
please,
'cause
would you
you're-
do the honors?
Okay. We had a singer, not Nikki. He called me, he called Kevin, he called Carl. We all got together, we played, liked each other. He quit, we joined, she joined. There you have it.
There you have it. So,
The Genesis.
it was Kevin
Ching,
and
ching,
Ben and
ching.
Carl together.
Kevin and Ben and
then
Carl with some singer
other
X.
ex-singer. and
And he
then Nikki
bailed.
joined,
And we dragged her down with us.
Yeah.
All right.
Kevin and I are brother and sister, by the way, so we've known
So
each
there's
other.
some nepotism
Yeah.
involved.
Oh, yeah, a
We've
few
known
years.
each other for months.
Does that answer your question?
Sure does. Thanks a lot.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot for calling.
Ciao.
All right, bye.
See you, Babs.
Line 2.
Cool.
Hey, oh, this is great.
Too many phones.
Okay, line 2, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I just want to say that I enjoy your music, and I've heard you often.
All right.
This is
I would like to know where your name, Ancient Pez, came from. How
Yeah.
you decided on that?
Well, Joyce.
Cereal box, in short.
No.
I know this lovely woman that's calling tonight, and Joyce.
How's your knee?
How was your leg?
I think we know everyone.
Yeah.
We went down to the Iron Horse one night and drank about 5 pitchers of amber, and it just kind of came out. We narrowed it. Well, sorry, Joyce. This is Ben's mom.
Yeah.
We narrowed it down.
You've broken that
Sorry.
special membrane between the audience and the people on stage.
Everybody thought that he was motherless.
Well, I think the initial period of when the name came about was
What?
at Carl's place, and someone was rooting about in between the cushions of a sofa, I do believe, and they pulled out a sundry piece of Pez, and a
Proceeded
person
to
was-
say, geez, man, it looks like ancient
Ancient
Pez.
Pez, dude. You know, so
Really?
I think that's how it came about. There you have
Okay.
it. That was the
Does that
initial.
answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Okay, thanks
Thanks,
for calling.
Joyce.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mom.
Sorry, Ben. Sorry, Ben.
Okay,
all
before we
Just
go
say
too
no.
much further, there is something that we have to say. I think that I had talked with Ancient Pez about this before, but on March 21st, which is a Friday, if my dates aren't screwed up, which they probably are, but anyway, Friday around March 21st, we're going to be having a big killer party. Music.
March 12th.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's March 12th.
News
I
from
knew
the
it.
control room.
It's March 12th. Anyway, sometime you'll see the flyers, you'll hear the radio ads, and you'll see it on MCAT. We're going to have the Missoula Music Magazine Video Appreciation Awards, in which we'll be showing probably a dozen or 15 different videos, along with live acts. Hopefully Ancient Pez will be able to make it.
Yeah.
Well, sure. And
Okay.
I believe Parallel Junction will be down there as well.
Yeah!
Thumbs up.
Sorry.
And
Continuous applause.
so we'll have live acts, we'll have videos, and it'll be basically a big party. It'll be down at Trends nightclub, about the only place in town where you can do something different here in Missoula.
Amen.
And so be on the lookout for it, and tickets will be going on sale here probably in the next week. And it's limited to the seating capacity of the club, which is about 250 people. So if you want one, you might have to get one early, or they might sell out. We're going to have different judges. Tim Bierman from Rockin' Rudy's is going to be one of the judges. Mike McAnally at the Missoulian. Eric Cushman, Eric Johnson from the Independent, and a whole bunch of other people that I can't name right now because I can't remember them.
All of our parents.
All of our
Every
parents, my
single
best
stinking
friend.
one of them.
But anyway, it'll be basically a big party, and it'll be a lot of fun. So you might want to get your ticket in advance for that, because they should go fast.
We must have run out of friends. There's no more calls.
I know. Speaking of friends, I'm
Oh,
speaking of friends, Brian, I'm sorry that we haven't done much. I've been the only one to be able to push the button here. I should say that Brian is kind of standing in for my good friend and the usual co-host for the Missoula Music Magazine, Sean McGee, who's in Seattle right now, and he said he was going to call before 10 o'clock, and if this isn't him, we've only got like 40 seconds before we go off the air, so...
2 minutes, 1 minute.
No, about 1 minute. So,
60
anyway,
seconds, Joey.
Brian has done a fabulous job of standing in for Brian! And we have another phone call on line 1. Line 1, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to say what a fine job I think Carrie and her crew are doing.
Oh, I agree, 100%.
yeah.
Carrie,
Great job, Carrie.
Carrie Hinkle is a fabulous person. She does all the work, and we get to have all the fun. Carrie and her crew and Sidekick Productions, the video company that she's with, they do all the work, and all I have to do is sit out here and talk to people and have fun and have a big party. So Carrie, a round of applause to you. Please. Thank you very much. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Bye, honey.
Thanks, bye. What? MCAT?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess this is
We're
it.
the biggest contributors so far.
Oh, of course, MCAT. Without MCAT, we wouldn't have anything down here, of course. And so thank you, MCAT, Ron Wheeler, President, and Randy, and the rest of the gang at MCAT. Thank you very much. If it weren't for people like you, none of this would take place. Good luck with the negotiations with the city, huh?
Keep going.
Okay, I thought that was our cue for leaving. I guess not.
Yeah, gee.
We have...
Yes! Dinner's ready. What time you coming home? What was that Greek assignment again?
Yeah, right.
What will get you tomorrow, Hayes?
What rooms
That's
are in
right.
the little psych class in?
Well, answer the phone, man.
Well, I
Answer the
can't
phone.
until
It's
they
blinking
tell me.
now. It's blinking.
Until they say, pick it up.
Staring out the window of a Greyhound bus, watching the trees race by. It's only been an hour, but it feels like a year since I watched you wave goodbye. The rain is lightly falling, streaming down like tears on the windows all around. But each and every